Hey guys, this is Critique Hip Hop. My name is Hunter Taylor, and I'm going to talk to you about my favorite albums in the past 3 months. So, number 10 that I think you should check out is Odyssey, The Beauty and All. It's an instrumental hip hop album. Odyssey is a very good rapper and obviously producer, and the production on this album is very smooth sounding and very relaxing to listen to. If you really like instrumentation, you should really check this album out. It's really cool. Mine is Eminem, The Marshall Mathers LP 2. I'm not a big Eminem fan. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, well, fuck off. But I've never been a big Eminem fan. He's never been my style, I guess you can say. Even though I love hip hop, but I don't know. But this album, I liked it better than his other stuff because, like, the Marshall Mathers LP, the original, was my favorite from him, so I like how this is kind of a continuation of that. I thought that was pretty cool. So I think this is worth checking out, so check out the new Eminem album. Number 8 is Boldy James x The Alchemist. So I didn't know what to go. I never heard Boldy James before, but I know I saw a lot of good features on here that I just thought were really interesting. So like you can for example, like he had Earl on here, he had Damo, he had Action Bronson, he had King Chip. He had a lot of good rappers on here and Staples. So I was just really, I was surprised by this. Cause I love The Alchemist. Obviously he's a really great producer, but Boldy James is a pretty solid rapper. He's pretty good. He has good flow and everything. It kind of reminded me of the Prodigy project Alchemist did earlier with Prodigy called Albert Einstein. I preferred Albert Einstein by this much, but at the same time, my first chemistry set was pretty good. I really liked Consideration, Traction, Rappies. Like, there's a lot of good songs on there, so I think you guys should check it out. Number 7 is Action Bronson, Blue Chips 2. Who else are you gonna get to rap over Phil Collins? Nobody. Because Action Bronson, he's a great rapper. He doesn't take himself too seriously. He jokes around a lot. Action Bronson is the man. Number 6 is Talib Kweli, Gravitas, or I don't know how to pronounce it. The album is really good. I didn't know what to think because the first song I heard was The Wormhole, and then I was just like, I don't really like this song, but I think it's funny how she's making fun of the Illuminati, like theory or subject or whatever. But then I heard other songs, like I heard the first song Inner Monologue and the second song Demonology, and I love the song What's Real, and State of Grace is a really good song. I don't know, man, like this album really surprised me, and I love the production behind it, and The Wormhole, the song, really grew on me. And I like the whole album. There's not really much I can complain about, except for like maybe like the sound quality is like the beat production seems like it's a little too high to where sometimes it drowns out Talib Kweli's like rapping. But overall, Talib Kweli is pretty much rapping about like things like faith and a bunch of other really different subjects, and he's a really talented rapper because before this I haven't heard anything from him since I haven't listened to anything of his since the project he did with Mos Def a long time ago. So this project was really good. Number 5, Sky Zoo and Ant-Man Wonder, an ode to Reasonable Doubt. This is a really solid free album. You can go download it on Bandcamp. It's kind of like soulful hip hop, but like, I don't know, the production behind this, Ant-Man Wonder did a wonderful job, and I think this is my favorite Sky Zoo project that he's done, because I've never been a big Sky Zoo bird person, but this project was definitely probably my favorite of his. Number 4, Pusha T, My Name Is My Name. I have mixed emotions about this album. There are songs I really like, and there's songs I really don't care for. I think the album starts off strong. It's one of the best like start-offs for an album I can think of this year for hip-hop. Because you have King Push, which starts off really good with like a really hard trap beat, and then you have the second track, which is Numbers on the Board, which is an amazing beat. I love the beat to that song, and freaking Pusha T's just going at you like just keeps like pretty much like fucking, he's just spitting like hard, like a motherfucker. Like, Pusha T's a badass. He's probably my favorite, like, besides Kanye West, he's definitely up there for like one of my favorites. And I think My Name is the best album from Good Music this year. And I know people disagree with me and they'll say Yeezus, but I think Yeezus was good, but lyrically it lacked. And that was my problem. But with Pusha T, like, you really felt like he was just going in and just doing his thing. So My Name, go check it out. Number 3, Black Milk, No Poison, No Paradise. So I didn't hear any of Black Milk's other stuff. I heard he did really good with Album of the Year, which came out last year, I think, or the year before. But I listened to this album and it really surprised me because Black Milk is so soulful, but his sound is so like it's like dirty, but at the same time, like, I don't know how to pronounce dirty, but it's also very, I guess you can say, smooth, but at the same time very dirty and like very like I don't know how to explain it, man. Like, I first heard Dion's House and I was like, I'm gonna listen to this whole fucking album, and I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, like, a lot. The transition from Sunday's Best to Monday's Worst was amazing. I also like Ghetto Dem for DEMF, or with Quale Chris, who is an amazing artist also. So check out No Poison, No Paradise. It's a really good album. And number 2 is Quale Chris, Goes at the Finish Line. I think this album is extremely underrated and underappreciated. Quale Chris is such a talented producer, but a very good rapper, and I like the subject matters he's talking about, because you have Black Milk, who's talking about life in Detroit, and also Quale Chris is from Detroit, but Black Milk's talking about life in Detroit and like growing up and stuff like that, talking about other serious subjects such as shootings and stuff like that, where you have Quale Chris talking about his actual career, but not like a Jay-Z braggadocious career, because Quale Chris, like, he has his fans who are telling him, hey man, you really made it in the rap game, and then he's just like, no, I didn't make anything. Like, I keep telling my girlfriend, hey, I'm making it somewhere, but he knows he's not going to places where he wants to go. And that's where the song Loop Dreams comes in, where it, like, the whole album is just about following your dreams, like, literally just accomplishing what you want to accomplish. But at the same time, it's kind of sad. But he also has like some funny songs like Super Fuck, which is him just getting into shape and doing all, like, it's funny. And then he has other songs like What's Up, and like serious songs like The King Is Dead, which I think is an amazing song that has like a really cool sample. I don't know what the sample's from, but it sounds familiar, I just don't know. But check out Quale Chris Goes to the Finish Line. People need to pay more attention to Quale Chris, because before this, all I heard from him, I haven't heard any of his other stuff. I just heard like his production on some songs on Triple X with Danny Brown. But honestly, Goes to the Finish Line. Go check that out. And last but not least is Childish Gambino, because the internet. I think this is a very underrated, underappreciated album too, because fans love it, critics hate it, or some critics love it and they're handling it as like a masterpiece, and other critics are just like, fuck that, it's not that good. And I think, honestly, the critics are saying, fuck that, that's not that good. I really just don't think they really understand it. It goes deeper, and I guess you could say it has more backstory than any of his other albums, even Camp. Because one thing that I'm a huge Childish Gambino fan, he's probably one of my favorite rappers of all time. But one thing that always bothers me is when people say he's an actor turned rapper. I'm like, no, he's been rapping just as long, if not longer, as he's been, no, longer, if anything. So, if he's been rapping since 2004, 2005, I mean, he's not really an actor turned rapper, he just got famous while he was acting. But because the internet is so much different from any other project he's ever done. And when you have songs like Zilts of Stockholm, Life, The Biggest Troll, what else, freaking Shadows, or The Worst Guys, or World Star, or Crawl, or 3005, or Sweatpants, and even though Sweatpants is my least favorite song on the album, it's still good. Like, every song on this album is just experimental and amazing to me, and I just don't really skip any tracks. Like, the only track I think I skip sometimes is Flight of the Navigator, but I still like it. It's just very different, and I have to kind of be in the mood for it. But overall, like, you have Earth, the Oldest Computer, which is like the lights turned on because the internet. I don't know, man. Like, this album was amazing, and comes with a screenplay, and it's really, like, I have the CD. The CD looks amazing. I think it's just a very full package for what you're getting. So if you buy it for $10 and then look up the screenplay afterwards, I really feel like you're getting so much out of it. Plus, it's a 19 track album. 19 tracks. So you're getting a very full package for $10. It's on sale right now. So, and I think it's like the most sold album right now currently for hip hop. So please go support this album. Go support all these albums because all these albums are really good. And I think you should honestly go check it out because it's all about, like, it's not like, oh, I'm on camera and you listen, blah blah blah, and this is what I think. I just think it's about spreading music, you know what I mean? Spreading good music to everybody, to where everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm listening to that album, I'm listening to the new Boldy James X Alchemist album. Because, I don't know, man, like, comment below and let me know what albums you would recommend to people. And something, because I don't know everything, you know what I mean? Just like nobody else does, but there's been a lot of good hip-hop albums this year. This year has been a really good year for hip-hop, and I'm really excited for next year. So yeah, let me know what you think of my list. If you disagree or if you're just like, oh, this should have been on there, I'll go check it out. Like, let me know. So I'll see you guys later, and make sure to watch our review of the new Casey Veggies mixtape, Fresh Veggies. Yeah. Alright guys, see ya.